Oh shit. Okay, so Rain. Probably the character I have the most to say about, hopefully. Okay, so Rain is more like the type of the only sensible person in a wave full of people who scream and yell all the time. Like the only sensible person in a wave of chaos. He's smart, obviously. He's logical. He knows what to do in situations, and he thinks things out, and he's very rational. Jesus, I cannot think. He controls the money and takes online college classes. And he's probably the character I have the least control over, because in real life Rain likes to make sure I represent like his character well, and I mean that's understandable, because like if someone was making like a character out of me, I wouldn't probably appreciate it if they accidentally made me look like a dickhead. Which I'm trying my best not to do. I'm not gonna purposely make anyone look bad, because everyone has flaws, and that's true, but like in general, flaws are what like help us from not becoming boring shallows of who we are, and flaws are like what staples our characters and what outlines the positives, I guess you can say. So I'm not purposely trying to make anyone in the series ever look bad. No. Ah, shit. Rain, his role in this story, and this ties along to Topaz. So basically, the whole story behind, Rain, well, it doesn't really have a backstory, but, well, he kind of does, but it's not like that series. His whole backstory, I guess you can say, is that him and Topaz were like childhood friends before the whole apartment thing when they were like 12. Which is what the whole Ask thing is about. And one day Topaz just like yeeted herself out of his life, and he was kind of just like, alright, whatever, man, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. When they meet up again, still deciding if Rain, like, recognizes Topaz, because I know, like, when they meet up again, Topaz has, like, 10 different forms of anxiety just from seeing him in a freaking room again. I'm still deciding the whole interaction scene, but basically after that, he was kind of like the whole caretaker of the house. Like, he'll, like, basically, he made sure no one got too out of hand. Like, he would make sure, like, they didn't do stupid shit, basically. Damn it, I accidentally pressed R. And I'm dead, again. I want to talk about his design, because his whole, like, shape design was the first time I ever attempted to do, like, fix same face syndrome, and I really liked how it turned out. So basically, the whole thing I gave him was that there should not be a single round curve on his body. It should all be spiky. And the reason that is like, because he has like a bit of a sarcastic attitude. It's like spiky attitude. Why am I running out of things to say? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? There you go. And he's supposed to be tall and skinny. And I guess more of like a sensible person. Like, you know the Batman Lego movie, and you know how like the butler, Alfred, I think his name is? He's just like that sarcastic dude in the corner who's quiet yet deals with all the bullshit. It's kind of like that. I wanted to give him like this civilized look. Rain's a good person. I clearly have a lot of potential with this character, and that's what I enjoy the most. Cause cause I talk with him like the most out of like probably anyone out of the entire apartment gang. So it's so easy for me to build onto his character. And like what I can do with him and have potential. He basically watches over the place and makes sure no one does stupid shit. Trying to think. All I'm concentrated right now is trying to play Attack on Titan and not die. I only have a kill streak of like 1. Oh, now it's 2. I do want to kind of like establish not a romantic relationship. JX Rain is the best ship ever, and I'm not gonna let that thing intertwine. But I want to kind of like establish more of a relationship, like a friendship relation between Topaz and Rain. Because I guess, spoilers for anyone who didn't watch my update video, Topaz moved out of the apartment because the police were getting on her tail. Oh yeah, she has a tail. And so she moves to Tokyo, where she gets like head trauma or whatever, and because of that, she forgets like she gets amnesia and she forgets who she was. But instead of being like, who are you people? What the hell? Where am I? Who am I? That kind of stuff. She just plays everything off like she knows what, like for example, if someone were to walk up to her, let's say Glitch for an example, totally not foreshadowing, and Glitch was just like, yo, I owe you money. She'd probably be like, okay, cool, cool, and like play along with it instead of be like, I have literally no idea who you are, and I've never seen you in my life. What are you doing? And I kind of want to like build on the antagonist of Topaz's story, and like the whole changing and like how she became a villain and how she think Rain would react. And this is more of something I should put in Topaz's speed paint, but I really just like want to build off, I guess, with like the whole dynamic between her and Rain. I said this in Honey's speed paints, but I'm gonna say it again. Rain does not like Honey, not because of like nothing because of like in real life. It's just like an AU thing. It's just like a character thing. I can assure you, me and Rain are still good friends. It's not like a serious issue that's going on between us right now. It's more like a character thing. But basically, Rain doesn't like Topaz. Rain doesn't like Honey because Rain thinks that Honey is too wildish and bratish and too much like a basic blonde bitch who doesn't think about their actions before they do it. How did I get a kill? I just died. And I cannot fucking speak today. Jesus Christ. I think I should clarify the J/Rain ship right now. Otherwise, I think people aren't gonna say it. It is in the canon if both people are okay with it. Of course, I'm not gonna ship two in real life people without their without them being okay with it, because that's just creepy. But if they're okay with it, I am gonna totally like implement it into the series. So don't worry, all those oh my god, this sounds so embarrassing just to say JX Rain shippers. So don't you diddly darn worry, because nothing's gonna happen. It's still gonna be in the series as long as both Rain and Tyler are okay with it. I don't think Rain really has like that mentor apprentice like I think Kanye replaces Rain with the like mentor apprentice relationship that Rain had with Rune and Solar, but he doesn't have with Lightning, and that Kanye takes that place for Lightning. Speaking of both of those, this is more of a new thing that I didn't mention in either of those speed paints, so I'm just gonna say it now. I want to have a whole like mentor apprenticeship with like Honey and Lightning, where they both like travel through AUs and dimensions and just like try to make sure they don't like blow up every 5 seconds. With like the whole side plot, I guess I should say, it's just Lightning finds Honey just like snooping around, and Lightning decides to come on one of Honey's adventures to try to fix up the galaxy with whoever the hell Honey's working with, who I still don't want to reveal. Spoiler alerts, is a self-insert. And they kind of just like go around, and over time, Lightning becomes like more like efficient in knowing how to go like through dimensions and that shit. If I do follow out with this, I want the first like little episode of the side plot to be is to be like Lightning just like stumbling into one of like the role plays, like stumbling into the AU where the role plays are like taking place, and just stumble upon like a version of herself that was in the role play, and just being like, yo, is this actually me right now? I think it'll be pretty funny. Other than that, that's practically all I have to say. I think something that should be noted when I make these speed paints, I'm better at drawing the stories than I am explaining them. So I'm just trying to summarize all of this. But what you're hearing now is probably going to be a fraction of what's going to come into the future when I'm not procrastinating. But right now, this is just plans. And if I ever get around to it, I'll try to see how much I can develop the series, develop the characters, and what I can and cannot do. I also want to say this now for upcoming speed paints. If you have a problem with a character, please notify me. I do not want to make a character that is uncomfortable or something that you don't like. Because these are supposed to be representation of people, and if I accidentally offend someone, then I want to make sure that, like, they're not, like, I'm not accidentally making them feel bad about themselves. So if you have a problem with the character, please let me know. I won't, like, be mad at you, I won't judge you or whatever, but I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable with the with your character. So please just let me know if you ever have a problem with any of the characters, I guess. And yeah. Hopefully next speed paints will be of the art club, which consists of which have Topaz, Rune, and Solar in them. It's basically the people who left the apartment pile getting. And then maybe the villains. I do have antagonists ideas for the series. I only have about 3. One of which would be Glitchy Solar, who I am very excited about. I have so much for Glitchy Solar. And the other 2, well, I guess I can explain now, but one will be a surprise. I want one to be a complete surprise. The other one, that's not the complete surprise, is more of an antagonist of Topaz. They're basically one of Topaz's old friends, and probably the first person that Topaz thought that she killed. And the last one's gonna be a surprise, because I don't wanna spoil it. So yeah. I heard Doki Doki Literature Club was free, so I really want to see if you guys would be interested if I just do a playthrough of that. I know all the surprises and jump scares, obviously, but I really want to play the game, so if you guys want to just, like, watch me play that, or if you guys just want to, like, watch me play FNAF or whatever, let me know. I'm always welcome to do live streams or just, like, gameplays. And yeah, that's basically the main characters as of now. They're gonna get more developed into the series. That's just not me horribly explaining things, I swear, okay? Okay, so that's all. Now I'm gonna go stop playing Roblox. Yeah. Oh jeez. I can finally post this on EAA now. Hallelujah.